Hey guys, this is Capsule Entertainment's Kumo here. So I promised you guys a little bit of a tutorial, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. So real quick, this is actually gonna be the first episode of a little bit of a series that I'm gonna be starting. What I like to call Gen Concept Series. Yep, Gen Concept Series. I know it sounds pretty cool. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is taking the small things, but the small things that have so much value, and I'm gonna bring it out to you guys and kind of try to explain and break things down. And you guys are gonna get a little bit of a taste of that right now. With today's series, or actually today's little episode, we're actually gonna be talking about crouching medium punch hands. It's not exactly going to be it's not exactly going to be me teaching you how to do them. It's actually going to be me breaking down the move even further and talking about its usefulness, talking about how you can use it as a tool to gather information about your opponent, to talk about how you can use it as a spacing tool, how you can use it as a whiff punishing tool, and how you can use it for big damage. So just kind of breaking down and taking such a very complex thing and bringing it to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys see it more as just, hey, this is just a poke that Gen has. Well, it's not just that. There's so much more to it, and so many different Gen players have brought this to light to me, because I always thought it was that as well. I always thought that it was just, you know, this thing that Gen had. Just do it, right? People just say, just do it. Well, I wanted to know more about it, so I started asking questions. And I want to bring what was taught to me to you guys, okay? So really the purpose of the tutorial is to provide a better understanding of the usefulness of the crouching medium punch hands and how you're going to benefit from using it. I'm also going to help prove the complexity of this tool by actually taking it online. So we're going to see how that goes. I can't promise you the best quality. I don't have the best internet just yet, but I am going to try to take it online. If not, I edited it out. But I am going to try to take it online to kind of show you guys what it's all about, alright? So let's go ahead and take this into training mode right now. And I'm going to go over a few of the very minor things. Just so we have... I want to pick Dudley, because I like beating up the classy guy. So I'm going to go over just the few things. Like, I am going to show you guys how I input it. I'm not going to go over the millions of different ways that someone like Rio Apprentice has already gone over. There's millions of videos on it on YouTube on how to input hands for Gen and Honda and all that. You can use whatever method you like. Earlier today I read in the comments on Facebook that some of you guys slide. Slide method is pretty cool. I know New Win, who actually taught me Gen, actually does slide method and the piano method. So it's honestly just preference here. You can pick whatever the heck you want. Whatever you feel comfortable using, I suggest you use. I'm just going to show you, for example purposes, how I do it. Okay. So the way I do it is I hold down forward. Okay, and this is just when I feel that I'm going to land a combo, because it actually helps with the FADC. Okay, so I'll go more into that later. But first of all, this is how I input it. So I do medium punch, jab, jab, medium punch, and heavy punch. And by the way, sorry that you guys hear my buttons. I haven't quite figured out how to adjust the gain on my mic, but that'll get better over time. So let's go ahead and show you that real quick. So that's what it should look like. I know a lot of you guys say you guys get EX. I don't know how you guys do that. It's really simple. You just roll your finger from left to right. Very simple. See, and you guys can hear the rhythm right there. Okay? So that's how I input hands, and just like I mentioned earlier, it does help with FADC, because after you do the hands, you just have to hit focus once and then press forward once, and then you get the dash. So I'll show that right now. As you can see, I hit forward once and I actually got the dash. So that's just a part of the input leniency that the game provides. Helps with entering commands. So obviously, like when you want to do big damage combos, you are going to need FADC. We're not going to really go too much into that, because our main purpose right now is to talk about this and why it's important. Just simply doing that and how it's such a complex tool. Okay? So real quick, I'm going to blow right through this. Just going to go over a few of the properties of crouching medium punch and crouching medium punch hands. So obviously, this is one of Gen's best pokes. Okay, that's why I'm talking about this over like the stand medium kick. and over this, because this is one of our best poking tools, and probably it's actually something that a lot of players have a lot of difficulty dealing with their characters, such as Dudley. Dudley has a very tough time with this. So it does start up in 5 frames, just real quick. Okay, so it is pretty fast, but what makes it such an amazing tool is that it's actually active for 4 frames. That means that this thing sticks out quite a long time, and you can whiff punish, you can poke, you can do many things with it. But we're here right now. We're actually focusing on the canceling part into hands. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you a few of the things that makes this so important. The first thing I wanted to talk about is actually the pushback. Oh, and by the way, the damage is 124, and then I believe the stun is like 180. Let me just double check on that. Sorry, this is kind of impromptu here. Yeah, so 124 damage and 180 stun, which is actually really good. Wait, was that 180 or 130? Yeah, 180 stun. So yeah, it's actually really good. You want to keep that in mind, that it does dish out pretty good damage. We FADC it to our bread and butters, and it actually has really decent stun. Okay, but back to what I wanted to talk about, which is the pushback. So one thing this is probably one of the first things that you guys don't think about at all, right? You guys are just like, oh, I just use it because everybody says when you play Gen you have to use it. Oh, I see Razor Cien do it, so I'm gonna do it, right? But you guys need to pay attention to these small details because they're very, very, very important. So I bet you guys didn't know that it takes 6 crouching medium punch hands to get from one side of the screen to the other. You're probably like, okay, Andrew, what the heck? Kumo, you're out of your mind. Why do I care? That doesn't mean anything to me. Well, it actually means a lot. So let me go ahead and prove to you guys first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you actually get a stun on the 6 crouching medium punch hands, but don't worry about that, okay? So what does that mean? That means if you have somebody halfway across the screen, so let's say we have it in neutral, right, like where you start the match. If I land a successfully 3 crouching medium punch hands, I already have my opponent in the corner. Not many characters are blessed with a corner carry type of move or special move. Dudley is actually somebody who has really good corner carry. And like Balrog has an ultra that has really good corner carry. But for somebody to not have to waste a single bar, to not have to, you know, do anything really, and to be able to get that pushback, that's what makes it important. Okay, you guys need to keep that in mind, because when you have an opponent here, it's game over. Okay, you want to be able to get people in this corner, but we'll save that for a little later. Okay, so the pushback, we're going to be talking a lot about the pushback because that's actually one of the primary traits about it that makes it so freaking important. Okay, and a lot of you guys do not value this as much as you should, because this has lots and lots and lots of value. Okay, so what the pushback on crouching medium punch hands does for you is it gives you a positional advantage on your player. Now, when you may end up, nobody has an advantage, right? Because we're just both equally spaced and we're both even, right? But I'm controlling the space and I'm controlling where my opponent goes. I'm controlling where I go. That is an advantage, okay? When you do a crouching medium punch hands, it puts you at the perfect range for you to do many, many, many different things. So first and foremost, if you have somebody in the corner, or it doesn't have to be in the corner, but it's the best way to explain it to you guys. If you have somebody in the corner and you do a crouching medium punch hands, it puts you at the perfect range for an anti-air, okay? You can do crouching heavy kick, you can do EX Gekuro, you can do crouching heavy punch, you guys know your anti-airs, you can do this, dive kickers, you can do that, right? I don't want to go too into detail with that, but it puts you at the perfect range for that. If Dudley tried to jump right now, after I did that, I would blow him up, guaranteed. And he's gonna be stuck in the corner. And if he doesn't jump, I can do this over and over again, unless he has Ultra 1 and I whiff or whatever, but that's another video. But as you can see, the pushback is so consistent, right? It's always going to be consistent, and it's at the perfect range for an anti-air, right? The next thing is that it puts you at the perfect range that if they felt that their most effective normal could be used at that range. So I used to play Dudley, and from about this range, Dudley would be comfortable throwing out forward fierce, right? So let's see, I'll put him in about crouching medium punch hands range after you block it. it's about right there, Dudley would do that, right? But that puts you at the perfect range to whiff punish. Oops. Okay, so if I did crouching medium punch hands and he did that, I have perfect range for whiff punish. And I'm pretty sure you guys did not even think about that, right? You're just like, oh, I knew that. No, you didn't. Okay, a lot of people do not understand that this puts them in a situation that they feel they can use their most effective normal, and you're going to be prepared for that. All these reactions and stuff that Daigo and stuff, like, I'm not trying to belittle them, but they don't do that on accident. Okay, they don't just tell the future and they're like, oh, he's going to do it. No, they put you in situations where you're most likely going to do something, and then their reactions are amplified, right? Because they're anticipating and they're planting their seed. You know, they make you feel like you can do something when you do it, so they're prepared for it, right? So that's another thing. And then obviously we've already kind of touched on this. The pushback gives you space control. So for example, let's say Dudley got a knockdown with EX machine gun blow, and you're stuck in the corner. You're like, oh crap, this is not good. He makes the big mistake by giving you a little bit of breathing room, maybe about this much space right here. Okay, let's say he was afraid you're going to EX Gekro, right? Another reason why crouching medium punch hands is very important as far as pushback is because when you are in the corner, it gives you breathing room. Now look how much space I've already increased from the corner. This gives me space to backdash. This gives me space to jump over. This gives me space to jump back. This gives me space to walk, you know? So you have to realize just how important it is to stay on the ground, right? Because what if Dudley's looking for an anti-air when I'm in the corner, right? So let's say he's like right about here, he expects me to jump. But instead, I do this, and I've given myself more space to work with, okay? So you guys got to remember that as well. It's also very, very important, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is also not only doing crouching medium punch hands, but also mixing up between an empty crouching medium punch. And the reason why is because when your opponent gets used to getting hit by this, they're going to be holding forward, assuming they're going to be this far apart, right? So if Dudley starts to walk forward because he thinks, oh, he's going to do crouching medium punch hands, and instead I do just this, if he tries to walk forward and I sweep, he gets bodied. If he tries to jump and I do that, he gets bodied. If he presses a button, so let's say he thinks he's going to end up at this range, so he's going to press forward fierce, right? But what if I just did that? Look at the range that I'm at. It's not, his forward fierce is not going to be effective at that range, right? So what if I did that? I'm going to beat his forward fierce, right? Because crouching medium punch is actually only -1 on block. So you guys got to keep that in mind as well. And I'll display that, and it's going to make a little more sense when I play online and I show you guys what I mean by that. Okay? So the basic game plan around crouching medium punch hands is honestly abuse and reuse. Now, you don't want to do it to the point where it's telegraphed. That's not what I mean. But what I mean is if you find out that your opponent can't deal with him, you abuse the hell out of it because it's going to give you a lot of information about your opponent. So you abuse it and you reuse it over and over again until they find a counteraction to that. But if you understand player tendencies, you have a counteraction for their counteraction. Okay? I know you guys are just like, what the hell are you talking about? No, well, some of you might get it, some of you might not. We're gonna explain it to you guys in a second, okay? So, what best way to explain it than to actually take it online, right? So I'm gonna take it online and kind of show you guys a few things as far as just how important it is to utilize this move. I'm gonna try to showcase it to the best of my ability. I'm still going to jump, I'm going to do combos, I'm going to punish whenever I can, but I am going to try to showcase this most importantly, okay? And before I go online, I want to talk about the last and probably the most important thing about crouching medium punch hands, okay? And I know I said that about pretty much everything, but everything is so important with this tool, okay? But the most important thing about this tool is it's your information gatherer, okay? It is the USB 2.0, 3.0 forget. Okay, you take all your data and you store it in your mind, but this is your USB. I don't know if that's a good analogy to use, but hopefully that made you guys laugh. But you're gonna gather information about your opponent by doing this, okay? Because you find out a lot about your players, your opponent's tendencies by doing this, okay? Because you get to see how they react after getting hit. That is very important. So do they walk back after getting hit? If they do, you probably want to walk forward, take advantage of the position, right? They might want to jump after they get hit by it once. So maybe if I hit them with it once and I walk up in that same motion and I do it one more time, they're going to think, okay, every time he walks up, he's going to do a crouching medium punch hand. Well, what if I did that? I walked up, wait for him to jump, and I anti-air. Okay, I'm learning this, my opponent's tendencies. What if he thinks he can fight me normal to normal, right? So what if Dudley's like, oh, after he does crouching medium punch hands, the next time he tries it, I'm going to do a stand fierce. Well, what if I don't do crouching medium punch hands and I knew that you were adjusting and I whiff punish? Okay, you're gathering information about your opponent. Okay, a lot of people, when people ask me for help on online, and shout outs to everybody that's reached out to me on Facebook, such as Cr.Mp, Manuel, Flupty, Josh. I'm probably missing a couple of names here. Hold on, let me think. That should be everybody. Yeah. I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but they've been reaching out to me online. And one of the biggest things that I always tell them is you want to work on being consistent with crouching medium punch hands, knowing when to use it, knowing which character it's effective on. Because a lot of your information gathering comes from this. You kind of want to think about this as Ryu's crouching medium kick to Hadouken, right? Except he's not blessed with the amount of pushback that we get. You know, he does have a fireball, so I'm not saying that this is better than his, but you know, he's able to gather information about his opponent by doing that. But I'm sure a lot of you guys don't think about that, right? It's like, oh, if I land a hit, I'm just gonna jump. Even though that might be a good option, you can actually gather more information from this. Okay, that's the whole point of me doing this tutorial. I want you guys to realize that there's a lot of information that you can gather about your opponent by doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna take it online. I'm gonna try to find some matches. Okay, I might delete a few of the matches that are too laggy. I might keep some of the matches that are laggy to kind of be, maybe I showcase it better. Bear with me. Enjoy the clips, guys. If you have any questions regarding any of the stuff that we go over, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Ask me on Team Gen. You know that I got you guys' back. I know you guys got mine. I'm going to take it online right now. I'm probably going to show this loading screen, though, because, you know, nothing laggy yet. So, yeah, just another disclaimer here. I don't have the best internet right now. But I'm going to try my best. I am going to try my best. Oh, and don't mind my battle points, guys. I know you guys are going to see my battle points or my player points or whatever the heck those things are called. You're going to be like, oh, Kumo sucks. He only has whatever. I don't even know how much player points I have. Okay. Santoru? Is that? Oh, crap. I think that was that one Sagat player from... Or am I thinking of somebody else? I think that's the Sagat player from Japan, isn't it? Or is that Santoru man? Or no, is that guy from Japan? I don't know. Wow, I can't even join a game. Am I too slow or something? And they're all yellow bar. Jeez. Oh, that was a green bar. Ah. Oh, by the way, if you guys aren't following me already, I do have my Twitch set up. I just have to wait for my internet to come in. But my Twitch is twitch.tv/Kumo_. Okay, so if you guys aren't following already, please do. Because once I do have good internet, I will bring some awesome content to you guys. Yes! I think I joined a green bar. Awesome. And I can only set up my stream on the floor. So this is very difficult. Okay, it's very difficult to play on the floor. And I don't know if any of you guys picked this color, but if you guys do, it is my color now. No! This is a terrible character to display this at. Oh well, I'm gonna try anyways. I hate El Fuerte. Well, I don't do too bad, but I freaking hate El Fuerte, geez. I haven't been playing online enough. But yeah, there's my crappy player points. Please don't judge me. All right, I'll make that. I'll take that back to whatever the heck I was before. I think I was at like 3,200, which is decent to some of you guys, right? So I'm gonna try to showcase this. I'm just gonna walk up and do it. He looks like he's pretty scared, anyways. So this is probably not the best guy to show it, but he's already walking back a lot. He might try to jump out of the corner here, but let's see if I can force him. Oh, there he already did it. But so we got enough information about this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing, so I'm just gonna kind of jump and hope to land a combo. Ooh, there you go. Oh, he almost got me again. Okay, so he jumped once. He's gonna jump again, or he's gonna do that. Now you're gonna jump. Now you're gonna ultra. You guys didn't see that. Jump? No. Okay, he doesn't. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Poor guy. Well, I'll tell you right now, if you guys do want to know what kind of information I'm gathering from this guy, I know I'm going to land a lot of crap on him. Okay, so chances of me landing crouching medium punch hands to super is extremely likely. Wow, he did better block strings than most del Fuertes. So I know I'm going to land it for sure because he kind of just gets hit by it. So I'm just kind of buffering it. Are you going to get hit by it eventually? No. He's actually pretty good at blocking. Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna ultra you. No. He's probably gonna ultra. What do you guys think? Oh. Or he's just gonna walk back. Oh, the reads. This guy's godlike. I'm just gonna try to kill this guy and then try to go to the next guy. Here. Come here. Oh wow, this is actually really difficult to do. I'm like trying to play on the floor. Hold on, I gotta move my stick. There you go. There you go. Ooh, dude, he knows, man. This guy plays El Fuerte. See, guys? Don't do what I do and disrespect players without even like giving them a fair chance. This guy's actually kicking my ass. Or oh, I can't combo. I knew you were gonna do that. Crouching medium punch hands. Okay, on to the next guy. I was kind of just walking towards it, expecting things to just unfold the way I wanted them to. Oh, by the way, to you guys who say you guys lose to online players, sometimes, or you guys lose to crazy online players, sometimes you just gotta go ham just like them. If they try to beat you with ham, you try to beat them with ham. Then it's a ham war. Symbolic. Oh, damn it. That guy was green bar too. Finest pickle. Damn it, every time I say the name, I don't get to join that game. Oh, actually, see, I didn't say his name and then I freaking got in. What the hell's up with that? I guess this game just doesn't like my voice. Maybe you guys don't like my voice. I was kidding about the green color. I hate that color, to be honest. I really like this color and this color, but I'm gonna pick this color. So one thing that you guys want to do when you guys are approaching crouching medium punch hands, right? When you're using that, you want to think about it as a character-to-character basis as well. Like, how many times am I going to land it on this character? Because you think about it, and like a character like Rufus is going to be dive kicking a lot. You probably want to be using crouching medium punch a little sparingly, right? You do have other tools in your little toolkit. Whoa, nice overhead there. So I have him in the corner. So I hit him once, and he jumped, right? So you might be thinking like, oh, that doesn't mean anything, Andrew. No, it could mean a lot. Maybe he's going to jump the next time he gets hit by it. So I hit him once. Yep, see, he jumped again, and I missed my anti-air. Wow. But you see what I'm saying? You're gathering information about your opponent. He might jump again. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Screw your little elbow drop. I'm going to just freaking EX Gekro you. I'm going to backdash. He does a lot of overheads a lot too. I think he might do a DP. I got you. Eh. So I'm gonna try to land another crouching medium punch hand. There it is. And he jumps a lot. So as you can see, And as I was saying, like, you gather information about your opponent, and there it was. So every time I hit him with crouching medium punch hands, he jumped a lot. Okay, that was a perfect display of, you know, what I meant about how you can gather information about your opponent. Well, that and this guy jumps a lot, anyways. And I was landing crouching medium punch hands a lot on him, so the chances of me landing one to super is very likely. He might do a reversal. I'm just gonna chill. Oh no! He backdashed right in time. He might jump. There it is. Very good. I'm out. Okay. So that was actually a pretty good example. Okay, so guy decided to jump every single time I had him in the corner, crouching medium punch hands. He jumped every time. Now you guys are probably like, "Oh, Andrew, that only works on crappy players." You guys, I'm telling you, okay. I play many great players out here in NorCal, and you gather lots and lots of information. Right there, it was a good example of me gathering information about them jumping, right? Other players will react to that totally differently. Okay, their answer in their mind is going to be totally different. The perspective they see it at is totally different. What if the next guy I play is like, "Oh, that move is so annoying. I'm going to try and hit him the next time he tries." So maybe he tries to use a normal. Okay, if he does that, I'll show you guys what the counteraction to that is. Okay, Chaotic Inferno. My girlfriend just looked at me like I was crazy. And if I had a webcam on, you guys would probably be like, "Andrew, shut the heck up." So I might actually agree with Razor Cien and try Ultra Combo Double. Is that how you say it? Because Cien says it's actually pretty decent on Akuma because of the health differential. Oh, cracked my back. Oh, I cracked my other side of my back. Alright. So let's see what type of information we can get from this Akuma. So once again, you approach it at a character-to-character basis, right? Chances of me landing it on Akuma is actually pretty likely. He doesn't spend too much time in the air unless he knocks me down. So he has to get that knockdown first, right? So let's see how he reacts. So you always want to pay attention to your opponent's tendencies even before you catch him in a pinch hands. He's doing a lot of fireballs and he does a lot of walking back, which tells me a couple of things. He's not comfortable playing footsies, and he's kind of just fishing for a fireball. I knew you were gonna do it, buddy. What's the mix-up? Oh, of course. I'm actually pretty lucky that he doesn't know how to do his combos. How do I know? Yeah, I'm actually pretty lucky he can't do his combos correctly. So, I mean, just off the bat, this guy moves back a lot, and that's going to be the death of him. So, you want to react, right? You don't always want to play the reaction game, but you want to take information and use it to your advantage. So he's going to probably dash back or heavy kick. That's his game plan right now. He either moves backwards or does stand heavy kick. There it is. And then he's going to jump back again. So I dash forward, try to take my space. I knew he was going to go for something. That's my fault for not taking enough information. He's been doing that teleport over and over again. Oh, I tried to react to it there. Very nice anti-air. He's gonna jump back? No? I'm honestly just trying to hit him with Tega. He's gonna do stand heavy kick. If I get close enough, he's gonna try it. I'm gonna react to teleport if he tries it. Nope. There's fireball. Yeah, he just moves back and does a lot of fireballs. That was the death of him. And then, like, whenever I got close to him, he did stand heavy kick. I wanted to showcase crouching medium punch hands a little more in that round, but to be honest with you, he was jumping back so much that it wouldn't have been effective. But that's just me gathering information. I did try it a couple times, but every time I tried it, I got hit by stand heavy kick. So that's valuable information. You want to understand, what are they doing to hurt me? Where am I taking damage? If crouching medium punch hands is the reason why, you probably have to place them perfectly, right? You have to place them better. You have to think about, you have to be conscious about when to use crouching medium punch hands. Every time I went for it, I tried to do it when I was really close. But he already had an idea in his mind that every time this guy gets close, I'm going to stand heavy kick. So what does that mean? That means that my crouching medium punch is no longer usable at that range. I kind of have to bait him out, which I was going to try to do, but, you know, I wanted to kill him. He showed me enough information about himself that he was going to try to jump back and fireball or whatever the hell he wanted to do, right? So Gouken, another matchup where you land crouching medium punch hands a lot. Okay, he doesn't spend too much time in the air. He doesn't have a dive kick or anything like that, but he's also going to fireball a lot. So I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm just going to do crouching medium punch hands a lot. So right there, I haven't even done anything yet, and he's pressing a lot of normals without any justification. I haven't pressed anything for him to whiff punish. He just wants to hit me with a button. So he's gonna press a normal. There it is. Because every time I land it, he presses a normal. Or he walks forward. See? So I'm gonna do it again. He's gonna walk forward. Or focus, that works too. So because he focused, he might think that, oh, that's the answer to this guy. I just have to focus. Well, if that was the answer, everybody would beat me. You want to focus again, huh? Yeah, do it again. Focus. Focus. I already beat his focus once. Nope. Focus. Yeah, so this is another tendency issue that we found. So he either tries to jump out of the corner or tries to focus out. So I just kept doing crouching medium punch hands. See, I'm gathering information and then I'm using it against him. And I've been landing a lot of crouching medium punch hands on him, so I knew that I was going to hit that super. Oh crap, I did heavy. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, I can't punish. Ooh, this guy's getting fancy. Oh, very nice. He caught my crouch tech there. Counter? Nope. Focus? Focus? No, he doesn't want to do it. Mistimed his jump there. That's really unfortunate because I did block the wrong way. But that was another great example, right? So I got him to the corner. Just like I said, the pushback is so important. Did you notice how many times I landed it and got him to the corner? And like I said, you get somebody to the corner, it's death. Usually spells death when you're playing Gen. Actually, a lot of characters, you know. Screen positioning is very important. I can almost do a whole video on positioning on the screen. You'll hear a lot of commentators such as like Mike Ross and Gutex, you know, they'll be like, oh, he's got him in the corner, this is a great spot for him to be. This guy probably has like no health, but they still like flip out about having somebody in the corner. It's because it's very important. It really is. A lot of people, I'm gonna take it closer to you because of the fireballs, but yeah, a lot of people don't see the value in controlling space, and crouching medium punch hands is a god-given tool. It allows you to control space so well with this character. Now, Gen's not top tier, obviously. There's other characters who can probably do it a little better, but you know, this is for Team Gen. All you guys want to know how to utilize this tool, this is how you do it. Alright? So, he presses a lot of normals. I kind of just want to press sweep. Oh, there, I got him. So, yeah, see, he presses a lot of normals, which is actually valuable information because maybe now crouching medium punch hands shouldn't be my my go-to poke here. Maybe I should just sweep like he does, or maybe I could focus. I threw out a sweep there because I want him to be like, oh, maybe I can focus in the corner, and that's just gonna open more doors for me. I'm gonna jump again. I don't care if you're anti-ing me. There's that focus I wanted. I'm just fishing for the ultra too. Whoa! Lag spikes, don't do this to me. Ow. Sorry about that. Like I said, I don't have really good internet. I'm sorry. So he actually is looking for me to jump, but let's see if he looks like I'm beginning of the match. Oh my god, no, not now. I'm about to land a big combo on him. So he is gonna focus in the corner. I can guarantee that. No! Don't let me show off to my friends. Or he might jump. No. He doesn't want to jump because it's too laggy. Jump? No? Okay. Oh my god, he's on his normal pressing spree again. No! Stop pressing normals. I'm gonna do that and then don't press normals. Oh. Oh crap, no! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Yeah, see, and there was the empty crouching medium punch because I knew he was going to move forward, so I just keep pressing it. And like I said, the success rate of me landing crouching medium punch hands was very high, so I'm just going to try to land it again. Nope. You sure you want to press sweep, huh? Is that your favorite button? Is that your favorite button? Do it! What the heck? Nope. Ah, I tried to hit him with his own medicine. I'm out. Press normals. He jumps a lot after too, huh? I didn't even notice that. Thanks for telling me, guys. Oh yeah, because I'm not live streaming. Ah! You see how I low profiled that? So godlike, dude. Sorry, I'm getting hella hyper. I should probably calm down. You guys don't like that type of Andrew, huh? Yeah, the chaining crouch light kicks is also very important. That's a whole nother video as well. Okay, I'm gonna do one last match here. Or maybe two. This is a really long video. You guys are probably like, dude, Andrew, this is way too long. Well, I told you it was a teaser tutorial, didn't I? And I want you guys to actually get used to this because I am going to do commentaries, live commentaries, and I'm actually going to do lots and lots of ranked online while I stream. So, it's a tutorial slash have fun watching me play ranked. So I'm gonna end this video after maybe this match or the next. I don't know what the largest video content is for YouTube, but hopefully my video fits. So this is this matchup against Cody is also another very, very important one to use crouching medium punch hands because it's such a ground-based game, and if you can force your opponent to jump, it's pretty much means you won the game. When people resort to jumping, that's a huge indicator that you are controlling the match. You're controlling how they feel. They feel like shit. And usually the only way in is to jump. So if you make them feel like crap and they need to jump, then you're winning the match. So I already have him in the corner just by walking him down and doing one crouching medium punch hands. Okay, let's see if he jumps here. No? Okay, he wants to be touched a little more. So he's actually just pressing unsafe stuff, so you adjust, right? Every time he does something moving forward, I'm just going to punish. Okay. Sorry, I don't have crispy links like Cn does, okay. Wow. I drop a lot of combos, don't I? I'll fix that, I promise. But yeah, so he just presses really unsafe things. Okay, well, adjust. It doesn't matter how crappy the opponent is. I mean, no offense to this guy. But he walks back a lot. He's not comfortable in footsies. He hasn't pressed a single normal. and he walked forward a lot, so I sweep there. He's gonna walk forward again. No, he's gonna press another special move. He's probably gonna resort to jumping very soon. So the success rate of my crouch medium punch hands was very, very effective. So I'm gonna, okay, no, he's just gonna get nervous and do something random. Okay. Well, yeah, like I was saying, okay, gather information about your opponent. It doesn't matter how good they are. You want to learn how to do this because that's what's gonna pay off in the long run. Whether you're playing against, you know, pro players, you know, a casual audience, or if you're just playing your friends or your neighbors or whatever, you know, like this is going to apply. It doesn't matter who you play against. This type of information is going to apply, or using this type of information is going to apply. Okay, so let's try to kill World Warrior here. And if I do beat World Warrior, I'm going to end the video. I might take it back to training room for a little second just to kind of recap. But so far it's been pretty good. Every match I was able to kind of display it except for that El Fuerte match. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I just burped. Have my milk tea right now.
Training stage. Fists will fly at this location.
Alright, so approaching it from a character-to-character standpoint again. Playing against Cr.Mp here. Now, of course, it's also a player-to-player, right? Like, for example, this Cr.Mp hasn't jumped yet. So maybe I might land a crouch medium punch hand. And, see, this is a thing I want to pay attention to. She's pressing normals, and I haven't pressed anything yet. What made her think that stand medium kick is effective? I'm just going to sweep. See what I mean? Like, I haven't done anything for her to feel like, oh, I should poke with this because it's going to be really effective. Right? So in this case, he's doing a lot of mid-hitting normals, which means that I can whiff punish them with other normals, okay, like stand medium punch or sweep or something like that. Oh, no combos. What are you doing, man? Don't be like me. Gotta have those on lock. Yeah, he hasn't jumped yet. Oh my god, this is difficult, guys. Sorry, hold on. I'm playing on the ground. See, my jumps are effective because she's just throwing out normals at the same range. Like right here, she'll throw a normal. So if I get like right here, oh, now she jumps. But if I get at like this range right here, she's gonna press a normal. Do it. Do it. Okay, no, she's gonna jump. Do it. Okay, next time you jump, I'm just gonna freaking anti-air you, jerk. Now press a normal. You're gonna jump again? Oh, I think she got my back dash. Oh god. The mix-up. What mix-up? I'm gonna back off. And of course he did something random. So yeah, so right there is actually a really good example. He's so sick of me beating him on the ground that he's just jumping now. And you get stuff like that. Let's see if I can cross up. No! Yeah, see, he's so fed up with this that he just reverts to jumping. See, he's gonna jump. Even if it doesn't hit, he's afraid of it. That's the whole point. That's what you guys want to pay attention to. That if I get it about this range right here, he's gonna jump. Aw, he did the dive kick. For once, he did a dive kick. But I'll be ready for that the next time he does it. Kind of showcase it a little more if he's like, oh, he might do it again. Well, next time you jump, I'm gonna tag you. I'll tell you that. Oh crap! Of course I didn't tag him. All right, well, I promised I was gonna anti-air, but I'm so busy talking and commentating that I'm not even doing my job. Still won the match, but there was I know I'm not talking during the match. It's very difficult to do, but if you paid attention there, the Cr.Mp was so like you saw that, right? Like she was pressing many normals, trying to play footsies. She was pressing normals without any justification. She just did it because she felt like it would work, right? Eventually, she was like, okay, this is not working. This guy's just he just swept me for free. Okay. when you've got them to jump, you want to pay attention to that, because that's an indicator. Like I said, it's a red flag saying, I can't deal with this, please help me, this is annoying. And they're gonna jump and they want to do damage to you. That's a huge red flag. That means you're winning the match. Okay, you guys want to tell yourself, all right, yes, I got him to jump, he's trying to find a way in. You always want to constantly be thinking like, okay, this person might jump, because after they've had enough of it on the ground, most players just give up. Pro players are a little different, right? They can be down to the wire, and they're constantly thinking, okay, if this guy whiff punishes at this range, whatever, I'm gonna beat it out. Okay, so one thing that I didn't get to display in this video was people trying to whiff punish crouching medium punch hands. But that's just showing how powerful this move is, how powerful this tool is, because against like a mediocre player, an okay player, or like, you know, like a casual, like a pretty good average player, this feels like a freaking invincible tool against them. Pro players are going to whiff punish. Like, for example, if I have Dudley recorded to do this, which I believe Smug should have done a lot more against Cien. There, so you get a trip, right? It doesn't matter if it trades. As long as he gets a trip, it hurts, right? So good players, they're gonna be like, oh, this again is gonna try to crouching medium punch, right? And they get a sweep. Okay. When players do that, you want to keep notes. So let's say I do that, and then the Dudley sweeps me once. Next time I do it, like, I want to get in ranges if I'm going to do crouching medium punch hands, but instead I wait for him to whiff it, or I can feint, right? Hey, look, there's a jab, and he's going to be like, oh, I want to crouching medium kick that. Well, it's not going to work. After he whiffs it, so I'm going to try to replicate this situation here. So he's going to go boom, boom, sweep, right? He's not going to do the jabs. He's just going to predict the sweep, right? So, for example, oh, there's that normal you're looking for. You get a sweep, right? So, here's the crouching medium punch. Oh, didn't work out for you, sorry. But if I did do the crouching medium punch at that range, he would get a trip, right? So you need to pay attention to that. That's all player tendencies, figuring out these tendencies that your opponent has, and then blowing them up for it. So I wish I can just. I'm actually going to continue this portion, or this tutorial, or not really a tutorial, but this little guide. I am going to continue this. I'm going to try to play players offline and commentate it, and kind of show you guys real time against really strong players, such as my teammates Tyro and Jab Drunk. You know, I'll get some really good matches against Balrog and Sagat, so I can show you guys how much it applies. I'll probably add the commentary after the matches, so that way, you know, they don't hear my game plan and all that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, like I said, please reach out to me. This was really just a teaser video. You know, I wanted to test my equipment. I also wanted to give you guys something to think about. You guys did see that crouching medium punch hands gives you lots and lots of information. The pushback, you know, I want you guys to pay attention to the pushback. Well, rewatch the video. How often did I have my opponent in the corner? A lot, right? All of them. I almost had them in the corner every single match. And it's because crouching medium punch hands has such amazing pushback, and then once you control the air with anti-airs, it's game over, right? You're controlling them. That's the whole point of this. But a lot of you guys, what I noticed, and this is not, I'm not bashing on anybody, but one thing that I noticed about a lot of you guys is you kind of just walk up and randomly pray to God this is going to hit. No, have some justification, you know, like have something to justify that decision. Like, I did this because I knew Dudley was going to whiff that. I did that because I knew Dudley was going to walk forward. I did crouching medium punch hands because he was walking back and I can tell he was afraid of me. I did crouching medium punch hands because I wanted to get out of the corner, right? You want to justify this move. Don't just do it and pray to God it's gonna hit. This is what happens. You want to see how sloppy it is? This guy's not even a real person, and look how often he's gonna trip me. Don't just do it out of random. Have justification, right? Or have something to justify it. So, like, for example, if you know this guy's gonna sweep, then do it, even if it's blocked. You know what I mean? At least you're controlling the pace of the match, right? Don't just walk forward and pray that it'll hit. Eventually he's gonna tag you, right? This guy's not even a real player, and he already tripped me like twice, right? So the whole point, okay, so just to recap, pay attention to, so just I'm gonna recap real quick before I end the video. Pay attention to the pushback, okay? Look how much I can control my opponent moving forward and back, even if it's on block. If he's on block, if he's blocking it, same thing. Look how I'm able to control my opponent. because he's blocking, right? Still has pretty good pushback, right? Next thing you want to pay attention to is their tendencies. Okay, that's the big portion of this video. Is you get to force them to do something. You get to force them to feel like they have to react, right? A good player would try to figure out my timing and would try to punish me for doing crouching medium punch. But if they don't do that, you're forcing a different reaction out of them, right? Dudley's going to either jump, he's going to dash forward, or he's going to focus like that Goken we played, right? Then react to that. Pick up an answer immediately. Pick up an answer. Okay, so for example, that Goken, after I saw him do that focus once, he got me with it. Okay, big deal. Next time you try that, I'm going to blow your ass up, right? He focused the second time, I blew him up, right? That's what you guys want to do with this. You guys want to gather information about your opponent very, very quickly. And then you want to flip it and turn it upside down and throw it back at them. Okay? Because they're going to react to it somehow, some way. It's going to be your job to be able to, one, pull off crouching medium punch hands very effectively like this. I don't think I've even missed it once. Okay? You want to pull it off effectively. And you also want, or efficiently, sorry. And you also want to make sure that you are paying attention. Okay? What are they doing after I do crouching medium punch hands? And then come up with a game plan. Sometimes the information that you gather is, oh, I can't use crouching medium punch hands. Maybe your timing is so obvious that he figures out a way around it. Well, that's still information, right? Maybe if I feint and make him whiff punish, I can whiff punish his whiff punish, right? What if I feinted this, or what if I use this that reached so much further, right? You can adjust your game plan by getting information. Even if the information is, oh, you can't hit me with that, it's still information that you gathered trying, right? Trying to use it and paying close attention. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Like, once again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. You know, I'm always on Team Gen, looking out for you guys. And once again, I do want to promote my Twitch channel. Okay, so please follow twitch.tv/Cr.Mp_. I will be streaming live very, very soon. Just waiting to upgrade my internet. And then you guys, you know, I have tons of giveaways planned out already. Tons of things that are going to support Team Gen. I am going to have on-screen appearances with players like Ricky Ortiz, other players that you guys may recognize, such as Crackfiend. I might try to have him come over or one time here and there. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a little bit of information. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play live, or you know, ranked. You guys got to see how I played. I proved to you guys that I lose my points on accident. Okay, playing dumb characters, trying to show off. I think I'm hella cool. To be honest, I'm only good with Ken. No, just kidding. You guys feel free to add me on XBL. Who is Kumo? Space in between all the words. So who space is space Kumo. Feel free to send me an ad. I am gonna get it on Steam as well, so that way I can reach out to you guys and play on Steam. And if you guys are on XBL and you guys want your matches recorded, if you guys have any player or characters that you guys have problems with, I am very, very skilled, or I'm pretty well-rounded with pretty much the entire cast. If there's a certain character that you have issues with and you want your matches recorded, I can do that for you guys as well. Just a little mini service to you guys to have it posted, to have other Gen players critique the matches. We can do that as well. Just reach out to me, okay? So enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I am signing off, and I gotta go edit this damn thing. And I gotta upload it, which is, I think this is almost an hour-long video. Well, at least you guys get pretty good content, right? So that's that. Thanks, guys. See you around. I love you guys, Team Gen. Shout outs to my loves. Ew, that sounded really homo. But shout outs to Ryu Apprentice, my boy, New. You know, I love you, bro. Shout out to Josh Kim, shout out to Fluffy, shout out to Kentrell, shout out to Manuel, shout out to Razor freaking Cien, my mentor. Shout outs to, okay, I'm just trying to pretend I'm really Hollywood. I'm not. Oh, shout outs to my girlfriend for keeping her mouth shut during the video. I told her she couldn't say a word. Anyways, yes, shout out to all you guys. Oh, I can't forget my homeboy. Hold up. What's funny is I forgot your name. No, I'm just kidding. Is that mean? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't forget your name. Yeah, dude. I'm just playing. Carrie. Oh, I know Carrie's gonna love that. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Carrie, shout out to you. For some reason, I just wanted to be more safe than sorry. I was gonna call you Kelly. I love you, Carrie. Thanks for being an admin. Shout outs to CJ Charles. Shout outs to... No, I'm just kidding. I can go on for days. I might as well just go down the members list. Okay, no, seriously. I'm having too much fun doing this. I'm signing out for sure this time. And Gen's going to taunt. Oh, crap. Never mind. I took away taunt. But I'm going to show you some sick combo. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bread and butter. But I'm going to kick him hella high. Okay, no, I'm seriously having too much fun. I'm signing out. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed.